Okay, so I don't do many of these, but I'm going to do an unboxing video for you. I'm not going to hurt anyone, obviously, but yeah, I look like a bell end, but this is the best way to do it. GoPro, other cam as well, and some awesome product in the background. But yeah, keep an eye and I will show you what we've got inside. Awesome. So we've got 2 boxes and let's have a look what's inside. I'm not going to film all of this, I'm just going to cut it, make sure I don't hurt myself while doing it, and then join me back up in about a couple of minutes, I reckon. So yeah, what have we got here? EBC 2-piece brake rotors. If you don't know what 2-piece means, it basically means that, as it sounds, they are in 2 pieces. You've got the kind of the inside housing, hub, and outer ring, which is the blank, the disc part, as a separate unit, which means some people call this a 2-piece disc or a 2-piece floating disc. And the reason why it's floating, it has these little spring, almost like retainers, that also bolt on and allows some free movement. It also reduces having to have a really heavy weighty centre, so you get a lot less unsprung mass. And as you'd imagine, the unsprung mass is from the driven wheels, or in this case it is from the driven wheels because this is going on the Fiesta ST, which is front wheel drive. Anytime you can get rid of a lot of mass and weight from the frontal area, from the front driven wheels, you essentially get more horsepower at the flywheel, because you're getting, or more horsepower at the wheels, should I say. The engine's not going to turn over more power because you know, at the end of the day, that does not make power, but it will make more horsepower to the wheels. Now, I can explain the science to that. It basically, if you think of the engine and all the ancillaries on the end of the engine, anything after the crank, the lighter you can make that on the drive line, the less power and torque is required to rotate the wheels, the hubs, the drive shaft, etc., and they are rotating. So the moment you can reduce weight on any rotating mass, things like this on the brakes, the alloys, lightweight alloys, etc., you will get, actually, weirdly, a performance enhancement from something like this, and also braking enhancement. So win-win. Big brakes are a must. I've told people about this already. I have a brake system that I've had on the ST for about 3 years, but we're going to take it up a notch, and we're going to start to use these EBC brakes. And yeah, I'll explain more and show you some of the other bits that are with the kit. In our next box, which I'm going to pull out in a minute as well, we have the Apollo series brake caliper as well. Basically, this whole performance kit is called the Apollo series brake kit. Floating discs, 2-piece discs, nice and lightweight, and also you get the calipers and all the ancillaries, and I'll show you what you get. You get more in these kits from EBC than any other brake system. And look at the packaging, how awesome, premium is that, proper quality, absolute quality, and yeah, pretty mega. Yeah, again, even though I look a bit of a bell end, I'm going to tell you a bit more about these kits. I know you probably can't take me seriously, but you'll have to. So I'm just going to go on a bit more about EBC as a company. Now, of old, EBC used to be a good quality, or produce some good quality bits of kit, but they were kind of middle kind of segment quality. Good, and value wise they were better than anything. So they were really, really good. They were producing really, really good discs and pads and stuff like that. But if you were like me and you were really pushing the car to the extreme, and taking the car on track and really, really pushing it, the braking on some of the EBC discs and pads were always good, but there was stuff out there better. Yes, you had to pay a lot more money, but I've been following EBC a lot lately, and I have to say their kits look up there with the absolute best. I mean the absolute best. And I've looked into it, and I'm not one for listening to and hearing bullshit. Genuinely, if you see the tech that is now going into these Apollo series brake kits, it is awesome. I mean, premium, super premium, but the price is still, honestly, like a budget piece of kit, and it's just not. It's a super premium bit of kit, so it's mega. They are so good, and I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to tell you a bit more why, as to why it is mega, and I can't wait to get these on the car. For me, I'll tell you now, they're replacing the yellow speed kit, which has been good to us. I'm in no doubt that this is going to be better, and I'll explain more why. Every set of these comes with 2 calipers and 2 brake discs. These are 330mm by 28mm. Let's open it up. And as you can see on the back of the product packaging, it's even got all fitting instructions as well. Really, really comprehensive as well. Mega. Love it. Again, super neatly packaged. 2-piece brake discs, absolutely beautiful. And I'll pick them up as well, actually. They don't feel heavy at all. They really are so much more lighter than most of the kits you'll be used to. So yeah, mega. Get them out of the packaging. They just look super, super quality. Kind of grooved, mini grooves. Absolutely awesome. Looking good. And again, this out packaging is awesome. This just basically pushes through and slides out and then exposes everything else. Beautiful. Best packaging of any brake kits I've ever seen. Well done, EBC. Pucker. Love that as well. Social media tags on the back. Hashtag EBC Brakes. If you don't follow them, get on there, because obviously you'll get a lot of information about where you can get the products and sometimes some discount codes, which hopefully we're going to have for you very soon. Have a look in the bio, because there's probably chances are we will have a discount code for our subscribers. So just again, packaging mega. And then certificate of conformity and authenticity. Look at that. That's ridiculous. How good is that? Flash. Honestly, different level. Different level. EBC smashed it out of the park. Love it. Sexy. Damn. How sexy are they? Oh. Porn. There's car part porn. Absolutely beautiful. And again, look at the packaging. You just scratch and break any of it. Look at that, all covered individually. And I tell you what, actually, in comparison to the brakes that are coming off my car, I categorically will tell you now, they are lighter. Love it. Calipers are light. I do come to fit these, which is probably going to be next weekend now. The weight difference of this caliper versus my outgoing caliper, which is about to come off, I reckon it's about double. Honestly, big weight advantages. With new braided brake lines, which is beautiful. And I'll be honest, I can just see something in the background that I didn't know. They even come with brake fluid. That is ridiculous. That is so good. I didn't expect that. That is absolutely amazing. I'm not going to lie. I did think we're going to need to get some brake fluid. These kits come with brake fluid included. Ridiculous. EBC smashing it out of the park. Boom. Yeah, as you can see, calipers out, discs are out, braided brake lines, beautiful. And I cannot believe it, but they even include a racing brake fluid, or a brake fluid full stop. Ridiculous. That is unbelievable. These Apollo kits come with brake fluid as well. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'm not going to lie, that is flash. Love that. Well done, EBC. And all this pack as well. Instructions, certificate of conformity, brakes, everything like that, all in there. Running instructions, absolutely amazing. It is, without a shadow of a doubt, different level of packaging to anything I've ever seen. And I'll tell you more about how good the product is as well, and what EBC do and the lengths they go to make their product stand out to anything else that's out there. Amazing. So last box, I believe. All other hardware and ancillary, so nuts, bolts, etc. The kit comes with all washers, which I've noticed, all new copper washers, which is mega because a lot of kits don't. It comes with everything, it really does. And obviously little brackets and anything like that. And obviously the carrier brackets and stuff like that. That's for the calipers. And we have brake pads. Mega. And look, so we've got the everything else. As we said, there's so much stuff in this kit. Now, brake pads, obviously for the big boys, for the front, stainless steel, machine etched brake pads. We've got a special new compound as well, fairly exclusive to us. It's being tested at the moment, that we're going to test as well on road and on track. And I'll let you know what they feel like. But yeah, look how gorgeous are they, how nice are they. One of the other things about this kit, again, for the money, they're cheaper than any premium kit out there on the market, and they are genuinely likely to be as good, if not better, than anything out there. Is the price is incredible for what you get. So unlike most brake kits, basically, with this kit, with these Apollo Street balance kits, they call them, they come with rear brake pads as well. So basically, they give you everything to change and improve your whole brake system, which is mega. So you get 3 rear brake pads for your car as well. Obviously factory size, but uprated as well. Yellow stuff, and apparently a new uprated new version of the yellow stuff pad. Look, meant to be really, really good. They've been the good thing about EBC is they continue to develop and improve all of their compounds, all of their discs, and they have done for years. And I've heard very good things about every product now. They've just got so much better, and more so now, because again, I'm going to read out some bump to you as to how good these products now are. And like I say, I cannot wait to get this on RST. Got all that mess, but how sexy are them. Anyway, just to basically go through a few things and kind of almost like kind of read it as though I'm talking to you about the bump, about how good and how quality this bit of kit is. What EBC have done is they've looked to basically produce a kit that has longevity in mind. So every bit of steel or metal within the kind of braking system that you see there in the kit is made from stainless steel. So every little bit is made from stainless steel, obviously to be designed to be really, really long lasting. Everything from even the brake disc bell and bobbin, everything from the brake disc bell to the caliper carrier is made from an aerospace grade aluminium, obviously for high strength and durability, which is just incredible. Every kit is supplied with a fast street pad and also a yellow stuff pad as well. We've asked EBC kindly if we could have a ultra kind of high-end fast street pad. They do an even more extreme kind of almost pure race pad, which is called I think it's an RP1. It's probably a little tiny bit extreme, but we're going to hopefully maybe test that another time. But we're going to try this ultra fast street pad stroke track pad to start off with and see what we think, and go from there. But yeah, we're looking forward to trying that and seeing what they feel like and how they last and hold out. See, these balance kits are called balance kits for a reason. They come with, as I said before in the kind of unboxing, they come with a uprated disc pad, but they also come with a rear. EBC's ethos is if you're kind of if you change the front to an uprated pad, why would you not change the rear? And I like that ethos. That's really, really good. I haven't always done that, but I must admit that's a really, really good way of looking at it. And I'm not being funny. If you get a free set of rear pads in a big brake kit, it's a bonus, isn't it? It's an absolute bonus, because you really are just you're not just improving the front end grip and bite from the brakes by a mile, obviously, from anything standard to even uprated. You're increasing the braking force from even the back, which is why I can understand the mentality behind doing it as a balanced kit, because at the end of the day, if you've got more bite from the front, you can get some weird things happening from the rear, and I know that all too well with a race car. So it's all about getting the balance and having a balanced braking system, so the car just basically doesn't squirm and feel weird from the front or rear. So it's a nice balanced braking. But the brake improvement from these brake kits are going to be, I suspect, unbelievable. And we will have a full video with a track review and also a fast road review as well for you coming very, very soon. So watch out for that. It will not be long before we have that video up. Okay. One of the other things I do love as a Brit, and I'm not going to lie, it's brilliant, because at the end of the day, it's good for the economy in the UK. These kits are made in the UK from ground up. They genuinely are. So it's quite nice. There's lots of kits that are out there that are getting better quality these days that are Chinese, and actually they're still quite expensive. These EBC brake kits are, in my opinion, and from what I've seen, pretty much cheaper than anything else out there. And for the quality you're getting, looking at all the tech spec and bump, and once we test them, I'll kind of confirm that for the money, they're in a different level, and we're going to get you a little bit of a discount. So look at the links in the bio. That coupled with what is already a brilliant and outstanding quality bit of kit for the price, go and check these out and go and buy yourself a set. Again, wait out. Maybe you want to wait out and watch for our video, but yeah, we'll let you know how we get on with that. I touched on it before. The weight in my hand in comparison to my old caliper is massively different. They are lighter. They use a special aluminium, like an aero billet, kind of aircraft quality billet aluminium, or an aluminium of some description, and they're so high quality and so lightweight, but yet very, very strong, that there's going to be great performance benefits to losing weight in the car, full stop. So they're much, much lighter than my caliper that I've got on there at the moment, so I'm really pleased about that. Can't wait to put these on and reduce some weight in the car, which is brilliant. They come in a red, which we're going to go for again. That's what the colour we had before outbound, and there's a blue, a yellow and a black. So yeah, check out the website and yeah, make a choice, and you've got plenty of choice, which is good. Now, one of this last bit is quite interesting, but I'm going to read it out to you as though I'm reading it from my laptop, because I'm not going to lie. It's pretty impressive. So the Apollo brake calipers use a two-piece bolted design, incorporating a high-tense style 12.9 grade steel bolts for reinforcement of the caliper bridge section. Computer FERA analysis shows that utilisation of high-tensile steel bolts to reinforce the bridge brings significant improvements in caliper stiffness compared to a standard monoblock design, which most of them actually are. Stiffer bridge section means less elongation during brake application, giving a firmer and more responsive pedal feel, especially after a period of hard braking where the aluminium bridge of a monoblock design softens with increase in temperature. So it is so substantially developed, this caliper system. Is flash. It's absolutely awesome. This as well, one other little flash little thing. Most standard calipers are normally cast, and they're typically gravity cast. Apollo series caliper bodies are machined from heat treated low pressure castings. Low pressure castings are vastly more expensive production method than conventional gravity casting. By forcing the aluminium alloy into the mould under pressure for consistency of the finished part is greatly improved. This gives EBC's Apollo series brake caliper a noticeable performance advantage over conventional gravity cast calipers. Gives you basically higher overall strength against a normal caliper, which is awesome. This goes on and on. I'm not going to lie. Even the painting on these calipers are unreal. Basically, they're not painted using a normal standard powder coat finish. They are basically they use a special Teflon polyester coating. Top coat paint system is similar to what's used in cookware market and the sides of pans. So it gives a durable fade resistant coating which is easy to wipe and ensures the Apollo caliper will look great for years to come. Now every other caliper I've ever had is not lasted that long, I'll be honest with you. It starts peeling, it's a pig to clean. If they've made any improvement in that, awesome. I'm all for it, and these ones obviously have. So yeah, it's just flash from EBC. I love it. Can't wait to get this on the car. Different level, brilliant. Two-piece design on a disc is mega. Now, I race cars. If people don't know, I race cars. On my race car and my ST, I've got the same brake kit on my ST and my Civic Type R race car. One of them, which is the ST at the moment, uses a floating disc, and the other race car uses the non-floating disc, which was stupid. It should have been the other way around. Floating disc or two-piece discs have a massive performance advantage, and I have felt that firsthand. Basically, the two-piece rotor allows basically the outer ring to expand when you're basically putting heat into the disc. In turn, it extends the rotor life and reduces the likelihood of the disc cracking, and also it means that they are lighter as well, which is awesome. Now, not only does it mean it's lighter, on a standard one-piece disc, you get this thing which is called pad knockback. Now, they don't mention it here, but I know that you do get that. It's horrible. Pad knockback is a weird feeling, almost like of the ABS locking up the brakes. The floating disc or two-piece disc, which is standard in the Apollo series brake kit, which is mega. Other kits you've got to pay another £200–300 more to get that feature on the brake system. It basically allows you to brake harder with less potential for pad knockback, which is hideous, and it basically makes the car skid, lock up, and feel dangerous when you're really pushing it out on track. So I am a massive ambassador for a two-piece rotor. EBC, smashed it out of the park, standard issue, boom, done, love it. I'm going to give you the links in the bio to everything else as well on this Apollo balance brake kit, because the list of things and performance advantages over any other big brake kit on the market is considerable. It just goes on and on and on, and I love that. But this video would end up being half an hour. You may get bored, you may not. I wouldn't. I love all this techie stuff, but trust me when I say I wouldn't endorse a product that isn't good, because at the end of the day, I push the car out on track. I take the car to Spa, I take the car to Nürburgring, I take the car out on track 15 to 20 times, 15 to 20 track days a year. It's your livelihood and yourself and your life that you're putting on the line when you're really, really pushing the car. This disc caliper brake, big brake system, in my opinion, appears to be the best on the market, and I'm going to give you a full review on it really soon. Cannot wait. It looks and sounds mega. Like I say, I'm saying it again, EBC smashed it out of the park. Awesome. Full review going to be coming on road and track, so keep an eye out for the videos. There's going to be a full review coming very, very shortly, so keep an eye out on the YouTube channel, like I say, for reviews on the track and road. And yeah, as always, thanks for supporting, thanks for watching. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe. See you again in the next one. Bye for now.